for doing contest reviews. So why can't you see my face? Well, $1 per lead per month is what you should be getting from your email list. I confess I'm not doing as well as I would like to in that regard because I haven't been selling stuff to my list. I'm working on that. I am trying to fix the back end of my process by getting more opens and more information out to my particular audience, which hopefully is you. Welcome. If you haven't seen me before, let's do some fun, typical stuff. I'm going to tell you. My name is Planet Mitch, and I am from giveawayrocket.com. That's me. That's my website. Giveawayrocket.com has all kinds of good stuff for you, including my free calendar. If you go and look, it's working. Yay! But it's also stuttering. I'm having trouble with my broadcast system. So sometimes it starts stuttering, and I probably should have rebooted today. Such is life. But if you go to that link that is theoretically in your chat, you should be able to get on my calendar and see when I go live. Now, I've added to 4 events for this week. And I'm looking to get more people involved because my goal is to help you grow your business. I'm going to turn my light down a little bit because that seems a little bright. There we go. My goal is to help you grow your business. And in order to make that happen, if I went back to the slide that hardly anybody saw because they weren't here potentially, is that with your email list, you should be able to get $1 per lead per month. Now, that turns into a mistake if I go back and turn that off. If you get 1,000 leads on your email list, and hopefully you have an email list already, but if you add 1,000 leads to your email list and don't do anything else but nurture them and periodically sell to them, that's $12,000 in revenue. And I hit the wrong button, sorry. I was trying to hit this one. The cash register sound. Ah! All right. Let's see. I probably still have that one there. So I'm using a Stream Deck. If you don't know about Stream Decks, I can teach you about that someday. But I'm using a Stream Deck to put things up. So all of that to say, a great way of generating... Pardon me. I don't know if I tested out my voice well enough before I started either. In order to get new people on your email list, a contest is a great way to make that happen. I always hear people say contests generate nothing but junk leads, Mitch, and that's frankly because people don't know how to do them right. I do, which is why I'm going to help you, because you're going to listen to me. That's some subtle marketing or psychology there. You're going to listen to me. You're going to pay attention. You're going to go back to my calendar, in case you missed it. You're going to join my calendar, and you're going to just pop in periodically when I say I'm going live, and you're going to listen, and you're going to absorb all this, and you're eventually going to say, holy crap, Mitchell was right. Now, I just said a lot of people say that contests don't generate good revenue. I'll go back to the Bunkie case study. For those of you who may not know it really fast, this is a Bunkie. The image on your screen is a Bunkie. He did a campaign in 2019 of February, and he generated $600,000 in revenue. He just ran the same campaign-ish this year, and I helped him with that, generating over $800,000 in revenue. Last year, he got 34,000 leads. This year, he got 103,000 leads. Now, it's not about the numbers. It's about the sales, right? We want you to have sales in your business. But David, the bunkie guy, is going after the right people. He's got a contest that appeals to the right people, and he's added in the last year 130,000 something people to his email list. Don't you think he's going to be able to sell to them? He's going to market to them. He's going to help them understand why they need his bunkie. Of course he is. He's amazing at that. But that's one example. It's a really big example, but that's one example of what you can do in your business. Now, you may not generate those kind of numbers, and that's okay. David had a $9,000 prize that he was offering. You may not do that. My friend Heike, who is in the horse business, I'm just not fast enough with this one. He's in the horse business. Her very first contest generated a whopping 500, well, it was actually 600 and something leads. And see, that's where the stuttering starts coming in when I do those sounds sometimes. And I don't know what the problem is, but I can quit that. And it will come back. See, it's not stuttering now. So I know how to fix it, but Heike generated 600 leads in her first campaign. She needed 500 to launch her business. Pardon me. So what you need to do is to be consistent with it. She is now running a contest every month and adding more and more people to her campaigns, to her emails, to her business. And that's what you guys need to do with your business. All right, so all of that to get you into the thought mode of, I need to be running a contest. I need to be running more contests if I already do them. If I'm already doing them, maybe I ought to learn how to do them better, which is where this guy, Planet Mitch, comes in. That's me. What I want to do is help you learn how to do a good job of attracting the right person into your business so you can generate more revenue, so you can help more people. I mean, David's whole mission is to help people. He added a bonus this year where he is donating money to a particular charity that he loves because he wants to help people. And therefore, that's part of his driving force for running his business. Okay, so the goal here is to talk about a couple of contests. I have done zero preparation, which is not necessarily my intent, but it's also kind of interesting when we just go look at things that I haven't explored before. I have done quite a few of these where I've reviewed a specific campaign. And by the way, go ahead and comment. I had trouble last night with the comments not coming through. I think I may have it fixed, but we'll see. But what we're going to do is we're going to dive into a Facebook group. And what I'm going to do is share my screen. And then before that, I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to close this, because you don't need to see all that. And what we're going to do is we're going to dive into, let me check and make sure you can see my screen. And me up there in the corner. Hi. A comment. Ryan's here. Hi, Ryan. Thanks for popping in and commenting. And look, it came through today. Yay! Ecamm's dragging in the right comments. Woohoo! I had trouble with that last night. It was driving me bonkers because we had some really good comments and I couldn't put them on the screen. So I like this group. It's called Only Big Sweepstakes. It's on Facebook, obviously. And what they do is kind of curate. There are a whole bunch of giveaway groups. And you can post your giveaways there. You can find giveaways. I just remembered another way that you can go look at stuff, but that's neither here nor there right now. But when I come in here, you can find some interesting giveaways, and because they're kind of curated, good morning, Alberto. Thank you for popping in. because these are curated, we typically find some of the better campaigns. And so what I like to do is scroll here through here, and here's one. This is a Viper one. I, again, have not previewed any of these. Notice they try to do big sweepstakes. So they're not doing the $5, $10 kind of stuff. They're looking for campaigns that people will really be excited about. This one says it's a dream trip for two to Maui. I want to go to Maui. It's a Viper campaign, so we kind of know what it's going to look like when we get there. If you know anything about Viper, they have sort of one template that you can use. You can add and change it a little bit, but they all kind of sort of look the same, which is good and makes it easy to create a campaign. Pardon me. So let's go see what this is like. We're going to open it in a new tab. Let me know if you have any thoughts or questions as we go through this. I'm going to expand it a little bit so you can see it. Logo is taking up a little bit of room at the top. Logos are good because they help people recognize that you're a legit business, but we also don't want to necessarily take people away from what our message is. And I'm not looking at this on a smartphone, so that might take up a whole big chunk of space. We're giving away a luxury trip for two to Maui, worth $8,747. And you got this lovely Viper pop-up that keeps going on, and it drives me bonkers that they have this login. I've talked about that before, and someday I might convince Jack to change it. But this is a button, and number one, my opinion is my opinion, and it may not be the best thing on the planet, right? I have learned lots of things about contests, but just like my picking of presidential candidates, maybe my opinion isn't always the best, but we won't go into that. The login button is kind of, hey, you've already entered this. How do you want to, go see where you are in the landing page or the share page again. So that's what that button is for. But I typically think of a login as a way to get into the back end of something, and therefore I would rather the button say see your stats or share again or something as opposed to login. But that's Mitch, and Mitch is kind of crazy. The other thing about this title is, what do these words talk about? This is something that drives me bonkers. So I love that we've picked this campaign. What is this? Anybody got a comment on these words right here? What does this say to you when you see this? And it's something that was taught to me a long, long time ago in a class. And I'm trying to remember what the class was called. But it was something about communication. It was like in the 80s. I mean, it was that far ago. If I say to you, I love your tie, or I love your dress, or I love your hair, when I am trying to compliment somebody, where's the focus? Is it on them, or is it on me when I say that? Focus is on me. I like your dress. The focus is on the wrong person in that case. You're focusing on you. And yes, you're throwing a compliment. What these people are doing, in my opinion, is that they're focusing on themselves as opposed to the client. Thank you. Ryan says you. Thank you, Ryan. Absolutely. The focus here is on Rise Botanicals, right? Why doesn't this say, imagine yourself on the beach in Maui? We are giving away, still we, if you really want to throw in we, I stumble there because I really don't want to say that. Imagine yourself on the beach in Maui. Win this luxury trip for two worth $8,747. Take the focus and put it on them. Your campaign, you want them to be excited about winning. You don't want it about you. Enter for your chance to win. They finally say it down here. Your chance. Enter now. And then they have a wonderful little video. I have not watched this, obviously. Alberto says, interesting. We are, as opposed to you. You see, that's my point. In a campaign, you got one chance to grab these people, right? And the picture, okay, of the video, right? The video itself is going to grab people. It's going to grab the men because there's a gorgeous woman on a bathing suit on the beach, right? Grabs the men. The beach, they get a parasailer, fun, entertaining, lying on the beach. All of this is good stuff because we imagine ourselves in that spot, right? The video thumbnail is very good here. But it's this focus on us, right? Focus on them. Put them in the spot. If you're doing a campaign where you're offering therapy or something, you talk about their pain first, right? My friend Ken, when he runs his procrastination campaigns, he talks about the pain. The very first thing is, don't you feel guilty about not accomplishing that thing, blah, 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 blah. I can help you solve that, right? The first thing is to talk about the pain. In this case, talk about the joy. Picture yourself on this beach. Imagine getting away from everything that's troubling you right now and go to Maui. You gotta put the focus on those people. It's also funny that sometimes I laugh because I think about myself, my own campaigns, and I don't always do what I say. I need to do better on some things. But also sometimes you want to make it simple, right? You could just say, win a luxury trip for two worth $8,470, whatever, I keep doing it wrong, price. It doesn't have to be long and extended, but you could say something simple like, imagine yourself on the beach in Maui. Win a trip, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't have to be a lot of stuff. But make sure they're thinking about them being there. This video cover template does it. 82 days, okay? So this is kind of a long time frame. That's, 3 months from now? When you, you could do stuff like, when you win, or if you win, you will receive, blah, blah, blah. Again, try to focus on them, not you. This is all good stuff. How to win, enter free, share and win. This is good. Ready to win? Name, email, and phone number. This will put many people off. If you can get away with not doing something like a phone number, that means you are going to get more entries. What does that also mean? Maybe you want that. Maybe you don't want other people that aren't really potentially going to buy whatever it is your offer is. I do not know. I hadn't really thought about that thing down there. Oops. And how did I do that? Why did it go back a page? That's not what I intended. This only appears after a certain part in the scroll. I see. I was trying to figure out where this came from. And I distracted myself. I was talking about the phone number. It's good if you want to limit the number of people. And maybe you want that. But realize that every field you ask people to fill in lowers your entries, the number of people that will submit something. I probably would, depending upon whether you've convinced me that I'm going to get this great trip for two, I potentially would give up my phone number. But what does that make me feel that you're going to do if I put my phone number in there? I think you're going to call me. If you're going to ask for a phone number, maybe you're only going to text people to update them about the contest. Say that. Phone number so we can communicate the status of your entry. By asking me to put in a phone number, my assumption is you're going to try to call me. And that puts me off. But again, it may be exactly what you want. You may only want serious people to enter your campaign. Let's see what happens with Viper. I'm going to enter Planet Mitch, PMR, because I am from giveawayrocket.com. And I'm going to put in my phone number, so don't call me. You can try to call me, because I don't answer my phone. This is a default image inside of Viper. This means to me that they have not gone through and added their own images. Aha! What you can't see is I just got a text on my watch that says, Planet Mitch, we just received your entry. Please say yes to confirm you're at least 21 years old. Isn't that interesting? So they did use my phone number to do something, which is we had a conversation last night. If you haven't watched it, go back to my timeline and watch the video from last night, because we had a really nice conversation about SMS. Or you can use my free search engine and you could find out that conversation by typing in SMS. Now you're going to get this video and last night's video in the results. Ask me later about Searchy if you don't know anything about Searchy. But this is a default image and inside of Viper, and maybe they like that image, but it's fun, but at the same time, I don't particularly care for a tongue sticking out image. If this was my business, I would want these images to be related to what the offer is. Congratulations, you're in the running to win. Complete the actions below to increase your chances of winning. This is default text inside of Viper. I would rather you customize the default text. Most people don't know what the default text is, and that's okay. That's not putting most people off, but I happen to know that's the default text, and therefore it kind of bums me out. What they didn't say on the front page, by the way, and I don't see it here, I'm scrolling down. First place gets this. They're now finally telling me. I kind of like to stay on the front page. It depends upon the campaign, and we can talk about this. But many people, even some people that enter contests often, are trained that Viper tends to be a most points kind of campaign. And if they don't know whether it's a most points or a random draw, many people won't enter the campaign. And so I typically like to say on the front page somewhere before they enter what the rules are and whether or not it's a random draw or most points or whatever. So we finally find out after entering the contest that the first prize says will be drawn live on Facebook and Instagram. The more entries you collect, the higher your chance of being randomly drawn. So they are doing random draw for this. Why is this listed again? I don't know. Why is it listed again? I don't know. Are they giving away multiple prizes? Or did they somehow just create this campaign and list it multiple times, thinking they were going to add other prizes, and never edited this. This is kind of confusing, isn't it? It doesn't really say, from what I can tell. 6-month supply of organic products. Winners will receive $500 in Rise Store gift. So we finally find out that they're giving away a trip to Hawaii, and yet Rise organic products, Rise botanicals, which I could have kind of gathered from the logo on the front, but I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about it. So the question becomes, is this the right offer for this business? I may want a trip to Hawaii. I really want a trip to Hawaii. Okay, I'll tell you that right up front. But do I give a rat's patootie about a supply of organic products? No, I don't. 2nd through 5th place. 2nd through 5th place winners will receive a gift card valid for 6 months. Okay. It's kind of confusing. I mean, I would like to know more, and I get crazy about details, but could I spend all $500 worth on the first month? Or do I have to do it monthly? In which case, that means I only get $80, $90 worth of value every month. Which might be okay. I don't know. But again, I don't even know what they're selling me yet. Kind of get here, and I'm kind of disappointed because maybe I don't want your botanicals. I mean, now I'm going to get emails from you. All right, on the left side, how to earn bonus, entries. I hope you can still see. I know my face is covering up part of this. Let me scroll down a little bit. Bonus entries. Refer others. It says 20 points. So you can refer other people and get 20 extra points per referral. I kind of wish UpViral did this rollover thing where it said more information like this. I can't move my mouse down here and highlight it because it goes away. Because I really want to focus my campaigns on getting people to do the referral parts. So I want them to see that. I want them to understand that this is 20 additional chances for every person they sign up. Is anybody still watching? Is anybody still there? I gotta check. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll keep going. There's several of you here. Hallelujah. I haven't heard any comments. That's why I was curious. And there goes my phone. Why is my phone ringing? Don't care. Again, I told you, I don't answer the phone. Might be them. So you can gain additional chances. Share your referral link on Facebook. They have it up here for sharing. Yay, Ryan says I'm here. Thank you, Ryan. So this is what the sharing image looks like. And I meant to talk about this when I saw it. Right? When we go back to here, Alberto, thank you. See, I get these little pop-ups. Alberto likes my campaign, my video. Thank you, Alberto. But what? So I clicked on this because I read this, right? And that was put in by Jeannie. But if you just look at this sharing image, does it say anywhere, win a trip to Maui? This image is, I'm going to say horrible. I'm going to say nasty things about it.
They're dead. Dead.
Here.
Danger.
This image itself is, as a giveaway image, horrific. The images are cut off. This lady in the small bathing suit, all I see is her legs. It says exclusive. I don't even see the beach down here. I assume that's... But what the heck is this image? these people need to consult with me, because I'm going to tell them their image is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Oh, it's over here. Alberto says, thank you. Exclusive what? Exclusive how? Exactly. He also said earlier, not good at all. Horrible image. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It even says, rise to Maui Dream Tip. Mitch is horrible because he can't even talk. Rise to Maui Dream Trip giveaway. What is Rise to Maui? What does that mean? If you are using words that people generically don't understand, they're going to go away. And maybe that's what you want. I say that because maybe you don't want your ideal audience to even enter this. So maybe you're scaring the wrong people away, which is good, right? Make the people that you don't want to be your ideal clients, make them go away. But at the same time, if this is your dream client, explain to them what the heck you're doing. Put an image up there that works. And if you can, don't have Viper.io show up here or UpViral show up here. Put your own domain so that you make it more trustworthy. It's the little things that matter a lot in terms of contests. This is not going to get me to enter. Now, I happen to enter because I wanted to show it to you guys. But if I had seen this as I'm scrolling my Facebook feed with my finger on my phone, I'm blowing right past it because I don't even understand what it is. I'm not going to enter. It needs to say, win a trip for 2 to Hawaii. That's what it needs to say. In big, bold letters, with one image, not 3. These 3 images don't mean squat to me. Make it just be one picture like you did on the video of a girl on the surfboard or the paddleboard, whatever one image is that gets people to suddenly think, I want that. This is not what's happening in this particular campaign. What I ought to do, which I may do later, I'll just leave that there. What I may do is say, learn how this image sucks for a giveaway, and link people to this video. That's what I'll do. I'll take away their link, whatever. All right. Share your referral link on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Let's go see their Instagram. So they have a separate Instagram account. Is that true? Oh, look, it says exclusive giveaway. I bet that's what that says. It's a different image, but I bet that's what those words are supposed to say. This says 1 year supply of botanical products. Round trip on Delta, so they must have some sort of agreement with Delta. Partnership with Delta. So they have created this only for this campaign, which kind of makes me wonder what they're going to do with it afterwards, doesn't it? Rise to Maui. So they're trying to say you get to go to Maui. I don't know. I don't understand their wording here. Rise Botanicals obviously is the product. And they have some nice images here. But again, none of these except for this one have anything to do with the giveaway. Great giveaway, it says. Oh, I bet this is a video. Exclusive giveaway. See, why isn't this on the landing page? Oh, well, there is a different video. I forgot. There was a video. I didn't play it. See, See, this is good. Tells me what the offer is. It shows me the visuals. Shows me the plane. I want to go there. This is good stuff. Pretty hotel, luxurious, turtles swimming in the ocean. I swear I only saw 6 months supply of botanical products. Oh, I guess the winner gets a 1 year, doesn't it? Isn't that what they're saying? But that's different than what the Viper campaign says. Alright. Oh, I guess it's over. Alright. So that's good. 118 views. December 14th. So this campaign's been going on for a while. With these bad images and everything else. Oh, how I could help them so much if they would just come hire me. So they want you to repost that video. That's a good action. Like us on Facebook. Let's see what their Facebook is. I clicked it, but it scrolled up the page. Visit us. There's the video. Exclusive giveaway. Enter now. December 8th is the most recent thing. That kind of makes me put off a bit. November 30th. Oh, they've been doing this for a while. 36 more comments. And look, hopefully they've changed this a bit. Maybe they've already given one away. It's hard to know with this the way this is set up, but asking people to comment yes to enter the campaign, kind of a no-no. Kind of a no-no. You want them to go to your Viper landing page to enter. You want their email address. This doesn't do anything for you. So I have really ripped these people to shreds. Sorry, people. I shouldn't say it's a decent campaign. I give it a rating. I should give them a star rating because I'm all about astronomy, right? Out of 5 stars, I give you a 3 on this. Maybe a 2.5. It's kind of basically average, but not well put together. Let's see what they have on YouTube. And what's the bonus? I missed the bonus. I don't want to do that. So they've got 2 videos. I never did watch this one. It's the same video. It's just done landscape versus portrait. Well, I don't remember if it's exactly the same. Doesn't matter. It's got many similar scenes. Same scenes. Alright. Where was I? Bonus. Upload a video holding a Rise product to your Instagram. This is a great idea. Many people try to do something like this, but the odds of getting somebody that is already a customer to do this is pretty slim. You might get people to come buy some of your stuff, but they only offering 25 points. I can get 20 points just for getting friends. I must spend a lot more time working on getting friends if I want that trip to Hawaii. Let's see what the leaderboard is. Uh-oh. Oh, I think you have to comment to get to the leaderboard. Alright, so you comment and you get 10 more points, and now you can see the leaderboard. Randy Russell has 12,814 points. So the first question is, how does somebody get that many points? At 20 points apiece, right, for the maximum of all of these is 20 points. 12,000 points, 12,800, I'm just going to do that, divided by 20. That's 640 leads that he has brought to them, roughly. That's good. Randy is really killing it. Even Tasha, what is Tasha's score? 2,800 points. 28, I can't type. 28 divided by 20. I'm 140. Come on, Mitch, you can do math in your head. So I am down at 2,187. There's a lot of people here. Wait a minute. Didn't we see that name somewhere just now? Oh, I think that was over on the Instagram page. All right. So anyway, is it correct? What do you mean, Alberto? Is what correct? The total? The points up here? Does he possibly have 640 referrals? Yes. Absolutely. I mean, I have run campaigns where people have gotten 2,000 and 3,000 leads. How does that happen, you ask? Many of those people have a website that is a contest website where they have posted this. Contestgirl.com or Sweepstakes Advantage or whatever. I have also had people cheat and manually enter 600 leads. I always go talk to those people. Alberto says, yes, it seems high. Yeah, it is high. 640 is a lot. And he has a very good chance of winning this contest. The big question that we always ask is Randy Russell ever going to be a buyer? Are the people that Randy is bringing in, are they going to be buyers? That's the key, right? Don't know. I don't see the back end of this, so I don't get to see who these leads are. I do look at them in UpViral. I do look to see if people are bringing in referrals, whether or not their referrals are doing any of the custom actions. So interesting, isn't it fun to look at what other people are doing? Just say yes. I think this is really exciting. I love looking at other campaigns. I dislike this dog. And terms and conditions. Let's see, by the way. No purchase necessary. Official rules. Started in December from May 25th. Sponsored by Rise Botanicals. Eligibility. US, DC, and Canada, excluding Quebec. Has the age of his minority. Blah, blah, blah. Sweepstakes period. How to enter the sweepstakes. See, they've got the good clues in here that they're checking for spam. So they got some good stuff here. One grand prize winner will be selected. Odds of winning depend on the entry prize. Will be contacted via email by phone. So there's another reason to have people put their phone number in. So they're explaining this. I'm just kind of casually reading this. Travel companion must also execute travel liability release. That's good. So they've got some good words here. Looks like they've thought about the words. I don't know whether they're all legal or whatever. Use of data, terms and conditions. I like this phrase. By entering the promotion, you agree that you don't going to sue us. blah, blah, blah. So good stuff here. Thank you for having good terms and conditions. Now I can't make it go away unless I go all the way to the top. So anybody have any questions? Alberto says yes. That was from earlier. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love going back to campaigns and learning what's working, what's not working. I hope you've enjoyed this. That was a lot longer than I really planned on doing for a single campaign. I could dive into some more, but we want to save that for another day. I think you've learned quite a bit of things from looking at this particular campaign. If you have a campaign that you want me to review, let me know. I do that on a cost basis. I do periodically do it for free. I do it for my members, people who have taken training from me. I do it. And I have all kinds of other stuff if you're interested. If you go over to, let's see if this works properly. What I really want you to do is get on this list. Get on the daily tips list and find out a lot more on a regular basis what's going on in the giveaway world. Go to giveawayrocket.com/365. I also have a store that I'm working on that's not really ready yet. But that is going to be there. But if you go to giveawayrocket.com, look at the resources tab, and you'll see a lot of the things that are in the resources tab available for you now. That 365 link is on the resources tab. If you don't have UpViral, please click on that link and go get UpViral. Is there like a tick mark in there? I think that link doesn't work. I gotta fix that. So, thank you for tuning in. I'm still trying to get some of these little bugs worked out on my screens, but again, if you're staying this long, please make sure you jump in and get on the calendar so you know when I'm going to go live. And it's called the free calendar because I'm going to have people joining me in a membership, and they will get a lot of additional content. So there's the free content, and then there's going to be the paid content. But if you get on the calendar, and the link should be in the page, in the Facebook, wherever you are, you can join that and find out when I go free. And as well, let me do this because I'm pretty sure this works too. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/search free, all of these videos get put into my searchy tool automatically, and within about an hour they become searchable. And so if you go to that link, you can get to the page that has all of my free content, and you can go back and search all of my previous free content. It's not all there yet, but you can search for things like points or reviews or other things and find what I've done before and potentially learn all the answers to all your questions right there inside of Searchy. So thanks for tuning in. I do have a session that I'm going to do tonight. It's on the calendar. It is at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern USA, New York time. I will be answering questions and helping people with whatever they need at 8 o'clock Eastern USA, New York time. That's tonight. So tune in for that. And thanks for tuning in to this again. I will talk to you again whenever my calendar says. Bye. Bye. That was St. Louis, by the way. A photo I took of the arch.